What up, everybody? And we back up in this bitch with another reaction. I know I've been gone for a cool minute, but you know what? YouTube ain't cutting that check, so I gotta make my money elsewhere. You know what I mean? Honestly, this past month, guys, I've been working hard, man. 6 days a week, 40 plus hours, boy. I've been
putting work. Run up on the killer, then I put him in the dirt. Run up in the building, so me gon' squirt. That's what a nigga get when they getting on my nerves. I ain't lying.
Enough with the nonsense. Today, I'm gonna be reacting to my boy, Meek Mill. And he came out with his newest album called Wins and Losses. Now, I've been patiently waiting for this album. I've been a huge fan of Meek for since I was in high school, 10th grade. But enough with the talking. Let's get straight to it, bruh. Meek Mill, Wins and Losses. Fuck am I doing? Let's get to it. Track 1, self-titled, Wins and Losses. Let's go. Hold on. Like, hearing from the beginning of this track, I've noticed that Meek Mill, even in DC4, like on the regular, this dude always has like a Game of Thrones intro. But I fuck with it. Let's get back to it.
What is not tangible,
okay.
You have to believe it.
Flex. I'm the realest nigga in it, I just happen to rap. When they all thought we was finished, they told me if far, never stay down.
Ooh.
Stand up, nigga, I can never lay down.
I'm getting chills.
Since you come up in boss, bitch, call me little flips. Nigga try to turn my lights out, I'm still lit. Okay. Cut it and they say they want some real shit. Young bro looking like he hit a real lick. I got to let me know if it's peace, we bring the wall. I just wanna shine on my road.
Track 1. I'm gonna say that's a good intro. If I'm gonna compare it to the intro on Dreams and Nightmares, I'm gonna say Dreams and Nightmares is probably gonna be better than that. That was good, but I felt like it could have been better. I felt like it could have been like a little bit more from the heart. Not saying that he wasn't coming from the heart, but I felt more of an impact from the Dreams and Nightmares intro. That's just me though, but personally, it's an alright track. After that, we got track 2, Heavy Heart.
I get this hustle, everything I got. Always kept it real from the very start. Heavy heart. I kept it trilling from the very start.
Ooh.
See so many people cross me, don't know where to start.
Hey.
Still won't let me off. Never
hey.
Out the ghetto, now look where we are. Fucking famous bitches in that pussy taste like caviar. Niggas say they with you when they really not.
Hey.
Niggas plot on everything you got.
That's true. That's fucking true, yo.
Wanna make my company, just wanna be a company.
Okay.
Dream chasing dreams. Haters faking love is real. Niggas said I win. Told them yes the fuck I will. Hit the studio.
Alright, first thoughts on track 2. Personally, I felt like that should have been the intro instead of Wins and Losses as the intro. If I was the one to create this album, I would have put that track as my intro and then continue from there. Track 3, Fuck That Check Up, featuring Lil Uzi Vert. Now, I like Lil Uzi Vert. He's probably like my favorite rapper out of the whole mumble rap era. So I'm really looking forward to this track, bro. Let's see how this goes, man.
Little fish, if you can't swim, you gonna drown, ho.
Damn. You gonna drown? Damn. Alright, first thoughts on track 3, Fuck That Checkup. It was alright. I was expecting a little bit more, but it was alright. Come on, man. I was expecting Meek Mill to go off on I was expecting an emotional album where he's speaking from the heart, but come on, boy. You're fooling me, man. I was telling everybody this shit gonna be lit as fuck. But so far, he's letting me down. The only song I liked so far was Heavy Heart, bruh. Fuck, man. Next track. Track 4, Whatever You Need, featuring Chris Breezy and Dolla. Well, I love Dolla. I love Chris Brown, so fuck it, man. I might like this. Okay. Oh. I love the beat. I fuck with the beat. Oh. Hey, hey.
What makes you think that I would try to run a game on you?
Ooh. All right, first thoughts on Whatever You Need. That's probably hands down my favorite track so far. I know that's most likely the single from the sounds of it. I mean, with Mustard on the beat and then those two guys, that's most likely gonna get radio play. But so far, that's my favorite track. That shit went hard. Chris Breezy did his thing on the hook. Dolla when the beat dropped did his thing. Meek Mill over there fucking around with the flows. That shit was dope. I fucked with it. Track 5, 1942 Flows. I think this is on one of the movies that he brought out on YouTube.
Started out poor with plans to own more.
Yeah, I think it is.
Now we own stores and fuck the baddest horse. Started selling white, we won't sell it no more. Like Trump ain't feeling us. Cops still killing us.
Oh.
Niggas taking shots, can't stop me. They ain't real enough.
Oh.
Cut her off, act like mommy. Try to crucify me like I'm Jesus the way she crossed.
This is what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm expecting this Meek to take over the album.
We started out with 0. Now I'm seeing M's. Selling smack, gang. I'm getting chips off music like rap snacks. Yeah, timidly catch up Africa, that's a fact.
Damn.
Dream chasing, catching all my goals.
Oh.
Don't need these hoes. I'm getting money, me and all my woes.
First thoughts on 1942 Flows. That shit was hard, bruh. That's the type of Meek that reminds me of mixtape Meek. And I fell in love with mixtape Meek. That right there was mixtape Meek, bruh. And I want that Meek to carry on to the next couple of tracks on the album, bro. Like, I don't care if you have like a few like rink-a-dink ones, but like, you gotta bring out that fire, bro. You gotta speak from the heart, because when you speak from the heart, motherfuckers gonna feel it, bro. I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers will feel shit from the heart. Like, whether you're not even a fan of Meek, but if he's speaking from the heart, like, you're gonna fuck with that. Trust me. That's why I fell in love with the dude, but no homo. Pause. Track 6, Issues.
He don't like me, but he got respect the fact we getting rich. Nigga threw a shot and missed me, threw him back and he got hit. Went from public house into a glass house. Come my way, young nigga. And if I put him out, better spray it on niggas. I'm back fluent.
What the fuck?
Talking money and I speak it fluent.
Oh!
Had a couple middle with boom. I think I got all this. Popping all this shit, need some tissue. I can't trust a bitch cause I got issues.
Is he with the auto-tune?
Nigga so official.
He is! He's got that reverb!
Bring it out, deep up, till she choke.
Oh,
Good, super wet, need a cup. Niggas tryna run my way, let him float, let him die. Put my elbow on
my
the
God.
I made it smooth. Fuck a bad bra, make a kiss smooth.
he's got the reverb. I'm dying over here. First thoughts on Issues. I fuck with that song. Meek with the reverb surprised the fuck out of me. That shit was a banger. That shit was dope as fuck. He's all like, deep throat so she choke, bruh. He's that straight savage, bruh. That was a dope track, regardless. Track 7, We Ball featuring Young Thug. Thugga.
Yeah. RP Dex Osama. Lil Snoop.
Aw, Lil Snoop. Aw, R.I.P. Lil Snoop.
I watch everybody change, they thought I lost. They did. But now they all busting U's, it's gonna cost. They know I am not your role model.
Alright, first thoughts on We Ball. That was an alright track. I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. I felt like not Meek Mill. What the fuck am I saying? I felt like Young Thug could have been, cut from the track. I wasn't really feeling his verse. Meek Mill's verse was dope as fuck. He was just talking about, the loss of people around him, Track 8, These Scars featuring Future and Guordan Banks. Before you guys flame me on not knowing Guordan Banks, I'm sorry. I know you guys flamed me a lot when I dropped the Gorillaz album, but unfortunately YouTube was being a little gave me a couple copyright strikes for that one, so that's why it never got posted. Well, shout out to those who saw it for like the first one day it came out, but yeah, that's why it's not up there, because I got a copyright strike, but it's okay, man.
Pull up in your hood, niggas running like a track meet. No more rollies, I'm just buying more properties. Young niggas watch me, give them that game properly. Don't close the door, you always more.
First thoughts on these scars featuring Guordan, Banks, and Future. It was not a bad track, to be honest. I was a little impressed by Future. I've never seen him. I should say seen. Por pendejo! I've never heard him on like a fast-paced beat like that. So he kind of impressed me. I'm usually used to seeing Future rap on beats like Percocets and Strippers, Mask Off. But Guordan Banks did his thing, of course, with his singing on it. Meek Mill killing it as always. Good track though, very good track. Track 9, Connect the Dots, featuring Yo Gotti and Ricky Rose. Oh my god, this is gonna be a banger. I ain't ready. I ain't ready.
We gon' whack you if you tellin', it don't matter if you snake. You done told on your homie.
Gotti!
In the kitchen with the bacon cookies. Every time you see me out, I got it with me. We gon' pay that shit on dope. For my brother, bring his hit. We gon' hang it on the wall. All my shooters tryna go. They been waiting on my car. They been waiting on that ring to pull that thing and chop it off to knock you off. Connect the dots. Woo! The dots. Link with the connect and we got them blocks. It don't come with home. $250,000 on the diamond chain. No charm. Millie rocking in the kitchen trying to make it fun.
Millie rocking.
My religion get this money, Christian noise love. And my
First thoughts on Connect the Dots, bro. That shit was fucking flames. Let me tell you something. My blood pressure was like a good 120 on that one. I don't know if that's pause, but that shit was second favorite track on that. Like, definitely going to my gym playlist, even though I don't hit the gym. Track 10, Fall Through.
Yeah. Don't take no offense, but you my bitch. Yeah. You gon' fuck.
Pause. Never mind. We ain't pausing.
When I sleep in the hood, so you really understand. Oh, you was there through my ups and downs like a camel. Ass all fat, so she get it from my mama. She just want the money, she ain't
Bruh, Meek really out here, bruh. He's really out here. First, he was all like, don't take no offense, but you my bitch. Like, bruh, if I told a girl that, I'd be like, hey, baby, you my bitch, you know that? Bruh, best believe I'm getting smacked, bruh. But we don't let that distract you from the fact that this motherfucker just said, you've been with me through my ups and downs, you like a camel. Let's get back to it.
the Bahamas, Gucci Valentino, baby, I could be your stylist. Fuck me with your friend, yeah, you was wildin'. 1940.
Alright, first thoughts on Fall Through. I'm not gonna continue the track, cause I mean, I'm already halfway through and he's just talking about how good he's fucking a girl. Like, it's like a blind man trying to, like, you know, envision everything while, you know, he's watching porn. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Pause! So we're gonna skip on to track 11. Never Lose, featuring Lihtz Kamraz.
What?
Lihtz Kamraz.
What?
Lihtz Kamraz. I hope I said that right. I pray to Jesus I said that right.
Rap Simmonds on my shoes.
Okay.
I will never lose, I will never lose. I am real, that's a real life. Flooded Rollie, try to kill things. Close your right and I will still shine. Anywhere nigga choose, I will never lose, I will never lose. I will never lose, I will never lose. Yeah, I will never lose. I've been through, all the controversy I've been through. It can never hurt me if it never make me. Right to beat the snooze, scooter, and the truth. Not the kind of shit I'm really into. If you don't grab me the door, drop the patty, let it rip on my arm. Not a ladder like we 20 energy, they gon' remember me at the pro.
First thoughts on Never Lose. That shit is low-key hard, bro. That shit was hard. Honestly, it's fucking shit. That was just too much for me to take in my head, bro. Like, my head is over here hurting from all that moving. That was a dope track. The haters are gonna come in saying that he's always bringing up the Rollie again, but you know, fuck it, man. If you've been poor your whole life and you got yourself a Rollie, brag about that shit, boy. I know I would. Just saying. Track 12, Glow Up.
I say, Lord, be my savior when it come to getting this paper. People tell me from my haters, just say me and I won't say. She said it like my persona. Remember them fast personas. Glow up, walk in, show up, slow up, roll up, that bitch, hold up, glow up.
First thoughts on Glow Up. Not a bad track. But honestly, so far I only got 2 favorite tracks. Damn it, man. I was feeling DC4 more than this one so far. Cause so far all the shit I'm listening to feels like I'll throw that shit on my gym playlist. But hey man, you know, we got like 5-6 more tracks to go, so let's see where this takes us. Anything can happen. Track 13, Young Black America featuring The Dream. Am I reading that right? Am I reading that right? The Dream? The Dream? Damn, boy. I haven't followed The Dream since like Falsetto. And that was way back. Back when my hairline was like right here. I'm talking about like way back, like when I was in middle school, way back. The Dream. Fuck, man. That's definitely looking forward to this one.
Young niggas brainwashed, they just wanna rap and hoop. Could've been a lawyer until they came and shackled you. Felons on your record, but it ain't even in them. Always posting on the gram, ain't sending pictures. Never answer when you call, but answer for them bitches. Young Black American, wanna live like the fast
boy.
Fall to the paradigm of the world on the other side of town.
Oh my God.
Pastor rolling up in that rose, pulling up in that Holy Ghost, preaching while niggas.
Oh my God. First thoughts on Young Black America. The Dream. That's all I gotta say. The Dream did his thing. I personally haven't heard from The Dream in a while. I think, kill me if I'm wrong, he was on DJ Khaled's album. But I personally haven't heard his music since like Falsetto. I haven't heard anything from him since then. I mean, I know he dropped that single back in, I think it was 2010. I don't know what the hell it was called. But I fucked with it too. But The Dream, he still got it, bruh. And I remember I seen an interview with him. I think it was with XXL. I don't know when it was, but it was like a couple months ago. He got old, man. He got old. But I still fuck with The Dream regardless. Like, you can't knock him down. He's a legend for real. But that track, Young Black America, I liked it. I fuck with it. I totally fuck with it. Track 14, Open, featuring Vert Simmonds. Okay. A lot of new people on here I haven't listened to, so hey, man. Why not?
Baby, just open.
Oh.
Like I got the password to your heart. Mommy and I got a friend. She throwing back that they wanted again. Instant reply, I rewind it again. Shorty bust it up and lay it down. Had to wash up on it, tell it, say it now. Niggas saying on me, throwing shit enough on me. I know we just did it, like do it again, girl. It wasn't enough on me. I need to kisses on the way.
First thoughts on Open. It's a good track. The dude has a great voice. But imagine if The Dream was on that. The world ain't ready for that. It was a good track. I know this album's titled Wins and Losses, but I feel like it's taken a complete turn on me, man. Like, I mean, maybe to him they're wins and losses, but so far I feel like with the past couple of tracks, I feel like he's talking more about a woman than he is like referring to his wins and losses. I'm just saying, I know he's always talking about like, you know, I'm like, I don't know, that's my point of view. I feel like he's talking more about like, he's bringing more of these love songs into an album that's titled Wins and Losses. Like, I was expecting him to go over like his beefs and speak from like everybody thinking that I was gonna lose, which he did on one track. But I mean, everybody has their own wins and losses and their own way of expressing them. But I mean, personally, to me, I wasn't really feeling it. I mean, not to knock it down, the dude has a great voice, but it was an alright track, I should say. Next track after this, Ball Player featuring Quavo. Now let me tell you something. When I see Quavo's name on a track, I'm expecting nothing but like WD-40 and a lighter together. And you know what that equals? Flames. Let's get to it.
10 holes in the match, only 2 of them natural, other 8 all plastic. They don't wanna go to college. I let it go and I bust in her mouth. Come in the kitchen, you love her to death. Hell, keep that shit like Bruce Lee.
First thoughts on Ball Player. You know how I did mention the WD-40 and the lighter? That's like I was throwing the flame and then someone just decided to throw water on it. It wasn't much flames. There was no flames at all. I mean, personally, I wasn't feeling the beat at all. I was expecting more out of Quavo and Meek Mill together. I mean, come on, man. Like, come on, bro. Next track. Track 16, Made It From Nothing.
I took my time with the shit. Diamonds on my neck, I'm blind with the wrist. Hey, feels good when you make it.
Little poppy talking French to me. All this money, them pussies will never get to me. Why you think you never hear about what they do?
One of them used to run with a Fluky Stokes. So many new faces, sometimes I do get ghosts. Still a call away from ones who really knew me most.
First thoughts on Made It From Nothing. That was a good track. That was a good track. A song like that I felt should have been somehow spread out differently, but having that same area of heartfelt in every other track. You feel me? I don't know, we got one more track. Let's see where this takes us. Maybe this next track could give this album like 100 style points, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, maybe it'll just bump me up to saying that's a great fucking album off one track. But let's take it to the next track. Track 17, Price.
Shit.
He better go off on the outro, bro. He better go off.
I ain't been happy like I used to. You sitting at the top and you think you seen it all. Caught up with your dreams when nobody else to call. Tears up on my face cause I know I'm gonna be shit. A little kid did a little bit, but I bounced back like the bullet did when it ricocheted hit the little kid. This is
First thoughts on Price and first thoughts on the whole album itself. I'm gonna tell you my opinion, or I should say my judgment of going into this album. I was expecting him to go off. I was expecting Meek Mill to talk about his wins and losses from the Drake beef, which he did in the beginning of the album, but I was expecting him to flow through it like a whole life story in a way, you know what I mean? That's what it seems like, especially with the album cover and everything. I felt like he was gonna take it way, way, way back, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of Meek, but it's sad to say that I feel like DC4 was better than this. Now, I'm not knocking this album down. Like, I dig the album, but it's not gonna be something I keep on my phone for very long because it's just gonna take up space for songs I'm not gonna listen to. You know what I mean? So if I had to rate this album from a scale to 1 to 10, I'm probably gonna rate it like maybe 6.5, close to 7 if anything. You know, I wasn't really feeling it. And I wanted to feel this. Like, I was telling everybody, like, when I told them I was gonna make a video on this, they were like, that shit's not even good, you know, it was alright. You know, and me listening to it, I gotta say, it's alright. I wanted to prove them wrong. I wanted to come into work and be like, yeah, that shit was flames, yo. But I can't, because it really wasn't flames. Probably max 4 tracks I dig in that whole album, as opposed to the 17 that it actually has. But that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you for sticking around to the channel, even though when I wasn't dropping shit. You know, and thank you. Shout out to all those new subscribers that subscribe, and shout out to the subscribers I've already had that stayed. That's all I gotta say. I can't appreciate you any more than that. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and, you know, comment down below anything I probably missed, or comment down below your opinions, man. You know what I mean? I'm always open to, you know, having a conversation with you guys. That's what I like. But I'll catch you guys later. Peace.